Alright, so this older gentleman right here has a crazy gun collection, a crazy car collection, a crazy property, a shooting range inside of his house in his basement. So we're gonna watch this video, check it out. I'll link the original video down below if you guys don't want to watch my reaction. But it's just insane. His videos are crazy. So let's do it. Nice property. So when you watch this video, try to like just guess, what does this man do for work? How does he make money to accomplish and have something like this cool? This is dope.
Hey guys, welcome to the house.
He's a gangster.
Enjoyed this. I know we've done a lot of in-depth videos on certain gun rooms, the gun range, the barn that we're about ready to go into. Today, I'm gonna give you the overall house. Maybe not all of it, but most of it. So let's go check it out. In here, the barn, we have a lot of goodies. Now, upstairs is about 2,500 square foot house.
He's
it
a
has
collector.
2 bedrooms, full kitchen, TV, all the goodies you could possibly think of. So anybody comes out to visit, they get to crash there. And right over here to the left is a lot of my detail stuff when I'm working on either the bikes or the cars. When I have time, I try to hit those as much as I can. 3 of my babies are in here. This is where they always stay. I only drive them when it's nice. They don't hit winter and they don't get in the rain. Sorry, I'm just kind of anal that way. This is an 07 Porsche 997 turbo with about 20,000 miles on it. This is
nice.
an 08 R8. This is
and
a
the
car.
Audis.
She's got about 14,000 miles on it. And then the gray one, the Audi over there, is an 07 RS.
Seeing all of this is like motivation and inspiration to be able to have these types of things. Like this man, he's an older gentleman, so it shows that you have time but not a lot of time. You know, like with life, you want to, how would I say, life is short, but it's the longest thing that you will ever do. And you know, it's kind of like a rat race to success. You have to be on your shit, or otherwise you're gonna fall behind. You're gonna end up getting old, and then you're gonna have regrets when you're laying in that deathbed. Like, damn, I wish I would have been greater.
4, which is my baby, very quick.
That's
it's
a nice
quicker
car.
than the R8. And Johnny's playing some imaginary game. Hello. Right here's my Snap-on toolbox. You guys are gonna make fun of me. I'm rocking an Xbox 360. Now, I'm gonna get an Xbox One X out here eventually. Just gotta find one. So in my Snap-on toolbox, I try to keep it somewhat organized. There's some Cobalt in there, I think. And mostly all Snap-on is what I usually buy. Cost an arm and a leg.
That's an expensive setup.
I also use the scan tools when these boys have lights like TPMS lights, you know, the normal crap that cars have. Then I use this bad boy right here is one of them that I use a lot, and that's for the deuce and a half when I need to loosen the lug nuts and move around the big bastard. And if I hear a noise,
shit, I would not want to break into this guy's house or go into his property or mess with him. He's a shooter.
I grabbed a 300 blackout. Usually keeps them away.
300 blackout.
Okay guys, this is the front entrance of the house. Usually we go through a different way because this is just kind of the long way, so we don't go that route. But to give you a little bit of a background of the house, we bought it back in 2012, maybe, I think it was, and it was going on foreclosure, so we jumped on it. And as cheap as it was for a 14,000 square foot house, we had to have it. We need this space because of all of our collections. She has more collections than I do. I'm into the modern stuff, she's into the older stuff, because I think maybe because she lived back in those days. Don't tell her I said that. So to get started, this is part of her collection.
Cold.
This is a 1600 Ming Dynasty pottery. I know that there's an astrographic, I believe, inside of it that they brought up from, I think, the Philippines seas. I'm not 100% sure of that, but there's pictures of these in that magazine. And then she's been to Germany quite a bit, so I know she got that clock right there that's almost been shot numerous times, because when it is on, it's very annoying for me for it to go off in the middle of the night. And up here is the formal dining room, or if you want to call it a funeral parlor, waiting room. You know, when family's in town, we have dinner. She likes to have family time. She likes to have her fine china and all of her Waterford crystals everywhere. I think these are Schomburg chandeliers, as I think she's called them. Not really my thing, it's her thing, so it makes her happy, so I'm good with it. Let's go check out the butler's pantry. Right at this door is the wife's antique coffee grinders. She likes that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of cool. It's different, that's for sure. Never used them, but I'm sure she has. Over here is the alcohol for my friends when they come in town. I don't really drink. Most of my friends do, and I want to make them feel comfortable, so they can have basically anything they want. You got your Cristal, you got your Dom, and then, of course, you got to have your Blantons.
Nah, that's some expensive alcohol. Dom Perignon. Dom Perignon. Perignon.
And,
Don
Sean Beck, so
Perignon.
definitely gotta have that hanging around. And then when my mom comes and my sister and stuff, they like to have their wine, so I always make sure I have their wine on hand. Never had it, but they say it's good.
The pistol in there?
And
That's
then
fire.
up above, well, right over here, I'm sorry, is some more of her Waterford crystal. She likes to collect that stuff. I don't know, she likes the bling. Here's more of her Waterford crystal that she likes. She really collects
Dude
it.
has
Anytime she
guns
sees it,
laying
she
around
buys it.
everywhere.
And she has doubles on
If you pay attention, you're gonna just see guns just laying around in random places.
So let's go check out the kitchen. In here, she likes to make sure the theme of going of Schombeck is around the house. So what do you know? There's another Schombeck right above here. It gets really dirty pretty quick from her cooking. And over here, she likes to keep the refrigerator fully stocked with all the stuff that's good for you.
A gun in there, that's what I'm saying.
Then you got to have your donuts for your
I should have did a gun counter for every random spot that you see a gun.
They're gonna come over and film with you. They gotta have their donuts. I don't know why, but they dig them. And then right here is her 1920 black amethyst. She's taught me a little bit, and sometimes I do listen. The only way you know if it's real or not is if it's purple. And you can tell there, it's purple. So she got me on that. So the deal is, when we bought the house, was she gets the main level of decorating the way she wants and the upstairs. I get the basement and the barn. And so far we haven't gotten in each other's territories. So far so good. That's pretty much it in the kitchen. It's basically
There's some goals right
I
there.
like the big refrigerator, but the downside of those big refrigerators, they have no depth. You can't put a lot in them. That's the only thing I don't like about the refrigerator. Anyways, let's go into the main living room. Now we're in the big living room. We have a variety of things in here, mainly the Indian artifacts. Now, she's been collecting this for 25 years. I do not know much about it, and I'd rather have her educate me more so I can do it justice. So you got your vest, you got your moccasins, you got your rifles, you got your arrows, and then you got your arrowheads. I don't know a lot about them. I can name them, but I don't know the background of them, and I don't want to be that guy. So we'll get that done in a later video, I promise. Real fireplace, where we live currently, you have to pull a permit to have real wood fireplace. I think it was like a $10,000 permit, but nothing beats a good wood burning smell. I love it.
Facts.
Here's the Oval Office. Now, when we're trying to get
Look,
work
some
done,
Scarface
we do everything
shit.
in here. Signing paperwork, faxes, emails, everything. What we do not use during that is this old Macintosh. Now, one of these days we're gonna fire that up and see if it actually works. But we have a watch collection in here, along with her musical
Damn.
stuff. She likes mainly theater. So you're talking Phantom of the Opera, Wizard of Oz. I'm not that type of person, but I'll go with her, but not my thing. But it makes her happy, that's all that matters to me. But we get down to the golf stuff. She collects the old ones all the way down to the newer ones. That one says Winchester. I didn't even know she had that. Then she has her old golf clubs. What the hell is this doing here? Honey, why is
Another
there a
gun.
shotgun with the golf clubs? Now let's go check out the theater where we have a lot of fun. And here's where we watch football. A lot of Xbox One
Looks
X.
cozy as hell.
We have UFC fights, you name it. We watch everything in here. It's a 110-inch screen with 7.1 surround sound, which when it's cranked up, it's amazing. If you play, one day I was playing a video game, I had my headphones on, and it was an intense video game. Next thing you know, Jaeger come up behind me and got me and about jumped out of my skin because I wasn't expecting it. So it gets pretty intense, but I enjoy it. Over here, tell me in the comments what movie that is from. That was a piece of art that I had commissioned from one of my favorite movies. I'm sure you guys will figure out pretty quick, but it's a classic. Over here, you have another favorite part of her movie, The Wizard of Oz. Same painter did this one, did the other one. Now this is her favorite scene because it's in the poppy fields. I wonder why she likes it. Poppy field.
Opiates? Is that why?
Did the other one. Now this is her favorite scene because it's in the poppy fields. I wonder why she likes it. Poppy fields, if you get it. So, and there's Donnie attempting to play the new Call of Duty. Modern Warfare. And he's not very good. So we're gonna have to teach him. Before we go downstairs to my world, let's give a shout out to the sponsors.
I can now hack into your entire system and see that you live in North Dakota.
I don't live in North Dakota.
How did you get your intranet signal to tell me that you live in North Dakota?
My VPN.
Only.
Here's my world, guys. Now, most of you guys have been around this basement. Probably, some of you probably more than I have. The first thing I'll start off with, my wife had this in her old house. We put it down here when we first moved in. And I was at the range downtown. I came home and I think I had the Glock with me or something like that. And I could just see his shadow, barely. I came down and scared the hell out of me. Almost lit his ass up until I figured out what it was. Now, it's an old slot machine. I think it still works. Let's try. There we go. Ooh, I got 50 cent. Same 50 cent I just put in there. Anyway, it almost got shot a few times. One of these days, I'm afraid it will happen by somebody
Another
else.
actual gun in
Now,
there.
let's look at some of the toys I do have down here. That's my world, so to speak. First of all was the vault door that was in here when we bought the house. It's an old bank vault door that's getting restored now. It's almost done. Weighs about 6,000 pounds.
Damn.
Surrounded by concrete. It's not drywall, people. It's concrete. There's drywall on top of the concrete. So it's pretty thick all the way around, floor to ceiling to walls. So So once we get this thing done, it'll look pretty sick. Now we get into most of my babies, my more expensive guns that I do own. First of all, this used to be a gift wrapping room. Wife says she's tired of looking guns on the floor. She suggested this room, so next day I had to start doing demo. I love this room. I spend a lot of time in here. I'm in and out, usually carrying guns to go out to the ranch or going to the range or just cleaning them. This is my favorite room. Second room is
the amount
where
of
some more
guns
goodies
that
are, of
this
course.
man has. Like, god damn, every single one of these, like, what do you need so many guns for? I mean, I understand you can never have too many, but I guess, yeah, I say I'm jealous. I wish I had this many guns. I don't have this many guns. No, none.
Safe. It's the centerpiece.
Look at this.
We bought that probably last year. I think we got it. And on both sides of it are the high-end handguns.
He's a gun
habits
fanatic.
On one side, and I got Nighthawk and Infinity and stuff like that over here on this other side. Then you get into the flamethrowers, some other goodies. I need to build another gun room. We need to start on that because, as you can see, there's more guns on the floor. Let's go to the next room. Okay, the US room. Now, we just recently released a video on this, somewhat in depth. I try to do the best I can for you guys. I will get somebody in here to help me out next time, but it turned out pretty nice. I kind of dig it. We will be doing a video probably soon on the guns right up here, the Kentucky rifles. That's coming soon. And I'm a World War II nut. I like the history of it. So these are prints from a book that I read. Here's the book. You guys need to read this or listen to the audiobook. It'll blow your mind, I promise you. Most of this is all Le Mans racing. We dig the Porsche and, of course, the Audis, of course. You'll see that all over through the basement. This is the helmet that I was gonna drive the RS4 in on the Optima battery shootout in Vegas during SEMA. And on the way, the supercharged pulley exploded, so I didn't get to compete. And that was the night we drove back to here and we got in a bad car accident. So it was kind of a shitty day. Here is a 1918 Brunswick. The felt has been redone. I usually kick the boys' ass on this pool table. I usually run it. You know, they play slop, I don't play slop. This one plays slop.
I don't play slot, I use my balls.
And you'll also see the Legos. Now, granted, I haven't put them together just because they're boxed up. The F1 racer, my dad started. I need to finish it just in his memory. Over here is a jukebox, original. We have I think we had the records that go in there, but we just haven't put them in yet. And there's another slot machine. That one, I don't know if it works or not. Okay, let's try it. Must be no money in it because I got a cherry. This is going to be a future wine room, another safe door. I'm not sure where that came out of.
That's
Kinda
hella
is
cool.
Then we get into the video games. I do have some more coming, but I think I like Galaga the most. I play that one more often than I play this one, the pinball. This is my wife's pinball machine because she used to play it when she was a kid. And when we want to go blow off some steam, we come to my indoor gun range. 30-yard range that we had built two or 3 years
indoor
back.
range.
Love shooting in there. It's great. Some of the ammo isn't mainly in this safe. A lot of it is. And then you got the rest of the goodies. These are guns I mainly shoot. Rest of these guns, I know it's a mess right now, but I'm doing some work. Sorry about that, guys. On some suppressors and a 338 Lapua and a 300 Nemo. So we'll get those fixed.
A craftsman and everything.
I enjoy this place so much. I probably come down here probably 3 times a
go
week.
nowhere.
The other 2 days, I'm usually at the office. That's what pays for these toys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, nah, this dude, he's like living the life, you know, living everyone's dream, and we get to watch it on YouTube. At least he posts this stuff because this is dope. The gun in the fridge is 2 funny facts. Good video. I like this guy's videos. Y'all go check him out. The Collector.